What's up everybody, Jason from Jason's Exotic Reptiles. Today's going to be somewhat of a special episode because I'm going to be taking you guys into what I do when you guys really aren't around, when I'm not on video. So it's about 10:30 at night right now. I had a Burmese python that just laid me some eggs. Have a hat on because my hair's a mess and I wasn't even going to do a video for you, but I posted a picture of the eggs on Facebook and I got a whole bunch of comments to do a video. So here it is. I'm going to flip this camera around, show you the Burmese python, show you the eggs, and ironically this is cool because about a week ago I did a video on how to breed Burmese pythons and I mentioned that the eggs would be here in about a week, so here we are. We're here in the room with my Burmese pythons. I'm gonna see what I can do here. It's a little bit hard because I have nobody here with me to do the video. I also wanna let you know that I have some pretty cool big announcements coming up. Some big things happening for me, which I really appreciate the people who supported the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help. It helps me, helps the business grow, helps my YouTube channel grow. And again, the bigger this channel gets, the more I can help you guys out and make more videos. So let's flip this around. I'm gonna show you the snake, then I'm gonna pull the eggs, show you what I do for incubation, and we'll see if we can make this like a whole complete Burmese python video series with this and in combination with the other one. I told you I had nobody to film, but I just couldn't miss this opportunity. So I went upstairs, got my wife, she's down here filming now. I might take the camera from her to kind of show you what's going on inside, but unfortunately it's this snake up here, so I'm gonna have to jump up on my ladder. What I do have going on right here is I have a bin to put the snake in. So my approach that I'm gonna do is that I am going to pull the snake, I'm gonna unravel her, make sure the eggs are secure. I'm gonna pull her, put her in the bin. That way I can have access to the eggs. That's the plan. What I may end up doing is just trying to get her off of the eggs and into another side of the cage so I can just access the eggs, put them in the egg box. But we'll see how it goes. So let's open up the bin. Let's see what we can get done here. So I'm gonna show you her. And as you can see, she's tightly coiled on some eggs. You can see there's one poking out right there. And this is when they're not happy. And actually, it's kind of cool. You can see that she just twitched. So she's twitching just to keep the eggs warm. I'm going to give the camera back to my wife. Let's see if I can get her to get a good angle here. That's a pretty cool twitch right there. I'm going to try to pull her off. Let's see if I can do this without bothering her too much. And you know what? I am gonna just get an egg box so I don't need to bother her too much. I don't want her to roll the eggs in the process of doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go grab an egg box and be right back. I didn't want to bother her and I didn't want to risk her moving the eggs. This is kind of hard to do because I got a ladder right here and I don't really have enough room to do this while I'm recording the video at the same time. So what I'm going to do is just move her off and I'm going to start pulling the eggs and putting them into the egg box. We'll see how much of it I can get on video for you, but it's hard because I'm in this kind of a small space here. I don't want to bother her, I don't want to ruin the eggs, and I don't want to get bit in the process. So I'll see what I can do on camera. I might need to cut it and just show you what's happening after here. So let's go. Got the eggs out, I have them in my egg box, and now I'm going to show you what I do in the egg box. You don't have to do this, but I like to pull them apart. They're freshly laid eggs. I did notice that some of the eggs were stuck to the bottom, which gave me a little bit of a hard time getting them up. But now that they're in the egg box, I'm going to show you how I slowly pull them apart. So we have the eggs here. I don't know how many there are right now. This one is probably not going to be any good. That guy's good over there. These guys came right apart. This one did roll as I pulled it, so I'm going to keep it separate, but it should still be fine because they were just laid. You can see the eggs are still soft over here. They haven't calcified up 100% yet. So now's the time where I'm going to just slowly and gently start pulling the eggs apart. Again, you don't have to do this, but I personally like to, just in case one egg goes bad. If you don't pull them apart, sometimes you can get mold and stuff growing from that dead egg onto the new one. So I'm just going to keep doing this and slowly work them apart. have the eggs separated, and again, you don't have to do that, but what I do want to do is just kind of lay them out. I did get another egg box in here because I didn't like how that had the amount of vermiculite in there. I wanted to get a little bit more, and I'm just going to lay them out in just a kind of just no random order, but just in a line. I do want to keep them a little bit away from the sides of the tub over here and keep them more towards the center. A lot of the times what I'll do is I'll dig like a little hole with my hand and place the egg in there, just kind of push some vermiculite around it. We were fortunate enough that it looks like every egg in here is a good egg. So that's fantastic to see, with the exception of that little boob egg at the end. But really nice looking eggs out of the whole bunch. So out of the whole batch, we actually had a pretty good looking clutch of eggs right here. We had about 22 eggs. I think 23 including the boob egg. What I am going to do is I'm going to turn the lights off, and I have my little Maglite flashlight. We're going to candle them. I just want to show you guys what it looks like when you candle an egg. I think it was pretty cool just to show that off. And yeah, let's see what happens. So we're in the dark, lights off as you can see. I have my little Maglite flashlight, and again, I know they're all good eggs, but I just want to show you what this looks like. And it's kind of weird, the camera's not picking this up. It's too bad, but yeah, you can see the little blood vessels in there. So that's how you know that these are good eggs. So if you ever have a questionable egg, that's the only way to tell. Now this works for all species like python eggs, but monitor eggs do not actually show their veins until about a month or two into the whole incubation cycle. The incubation for those eggs are also much longer. So this little boob egg, I'm going to toss it. I don't see any blood vessels in here at all. And if you do try to save these boob eggs, what happens is this one will go bad, and then it can potentially make the other ones bad. So even though this has this little something over here, which you guys may or may not be able to see, to me, it's not worth it. There's no chance it's going to make it the whole way, and it's just not worth making all the eggs go bad. So we're back. That was a nice success if you ask me. I'm really happy that actually happened today. It was 27 days to the date from her post-ovulation shed, or from her pre-lay shed. So yeah, I think overall a very successful day. She had 22 good eggs, one that was a bad egg. I tossed that egg. The eggs are now in the incubator. You can probably hear it running in the background. That's my noisy fan that I have going on in there. And overall, yeah, very good. She was looking a little bit thin during the whole gestation process, so I wasn't sure if she was going to give me good eggs or if they were just going to be a bunch of slugs. I was very happy and surprised to see that they were all good eggs. It gets me really excited to see what else is going to come out. I've been raising that girl for about 4 or 5 years now, and I'm really curious to see. I put her with the male. I have 2 males going right now. One is a possible quad het, so he is possible het green, albino, caramel, and labyrinth. So I put him with her, who's also the same, possible het green, albino, caramel, and labyrinth. And we'll see what possible hets come out. At the very least, we're going to get some hypos and super hypos and some normals. This year I kind of did target normals. I'm not seeing enough normals on the market, and it's something that I really appreciate. Something about a normal looking Burmese python. I personally have a normal Burmese python, and I think that she's just gorgeous. So I really wanted to target those this year. And as you guys probably know, I like everything that hypo does to the snake. So I think this is a really good day for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. As I said before, please like and subscribe. We get some big things going on here at Jason's Exotic Reptiles, and I couldn't have done it without all you guys continuing to support. So I saw the Facebook comments, I responded, I woke up and said, I'm gonna do this video for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you as always for watching, following, subscribing, and until next week, let's keep it moving.